So that would really start with, I think, with our children who've been touched by so many different programs here, starting with the children's ministry, then growing into the youth ministries here, being a part of the music ministry for most of those years, and at times being part of the sports ministries here as well. And all those things have really become a part of who they are and helped to shape them. And of course, have two at college now, and I think they carry that with them, and it's part of who they are. For Elizabeth and I, it's been a great Sunday school class, good great worship services where we learn about the Bible and Scripture, and various different Bible studies and those sorts of things that really have helped us to grow not only in our knowledge but in our relationship to God. The youth mission trips have always been a big part of my service, I guess. I really enjoy those to be a part of that. But there's been so many things, whether it's Elizabeth directing the junior choir for a number of years, and those things mean a lot to us. To be in service somewhere really adds to the blessings. The thing about the mission trips always being that you're there to supposedly provide a blessing to the people that you're serving, but we always find that they end up blessing us more than I think we could ever hope to bless them. But for this church not to be here, I can't even imagine what would be missing, because the community and the church are so interwoven together. This church reaching out to the community, this community being a part of this church and all the activities that go on here. I get asked the question quite often, my goodness, what goes on at First United Methodist? There's traffic and cars in your parking lot every day, all hours. What kind of things are going on at your church? And so it really, to me, speaks to how active this church is in the community, but again, how much this community, I believe, really depends on us being here as well. If you're not plugged in somewhere to find a place to serve, it'll be a blessing. If you're not part of a Sunday school class, I would certainly encourage that. It's a great place to learn, to be around others who we can share experiences with and share our struggles with and learn from each other. I've had the great privilege of being a part of a small group Bible study that meets together, and that's really a different dynamic than Sunday school. It's much more intimate, and there's a trust and sharing that takes place there that even the Sunday school environment doesn't allow. So when there's times that you need to be served by this church, allow this church to do that as well. It's important that those that are there to and want to give, and I believe God's placed them there for that reason. That we should reach out and allow the church to be that part of our lives as well.